So here's an audio log and a crate.
This evacuation is illegal. You know that. Don't you dare tell me what I can and cannot do on my own station. My grandfather was running this place long before you were crapping your diapers, young man. I don't need a lecture from you, and you know I'm right. Project Protocol specifically forbids evacuation in the event of a breach. I have spent my whole life in service of this community, and I will not stand here and watch them die for some Project Protocol. Now get to your shuttle. We can argue about this nonsense in court, assuming we both live to discuss your precious protocols. Very well, sir.
In case some of you don't understand, Tideman is actually not that bad of a guy. Yes, he's still an antagonist, but he's not as bad as you think. He's trying to evacuate all civilians despite what the Unitologists want. The Unitologists want all these civilians to die for the marker, but he doesn't. And right here is an enhanced puker, and there's an explosive canister that you can use to help you defeat him quicker. Still gonna survive, but it only took one shot from my plasma cutter to kill him fully, so that explosive canister definitely helped. There's a power node back here. And now this room can be tough if you let it. And here's an audio log over here.
General Machette, this is Sergeant Fatu. I've located the rig signals for the remaining 143 Sector G personnel. They're locked in and tracking the evac. Shuttle fleet confirms capacity and are standing by. How did an evacuation get authorized? Tideman's going against every protocol for this situation. Now it's too late to stop it, and it's just a mad dash to get everyone off. He must be responsible for what's happening and is trying to save as many as he can.
See, Tideman's not that bad. And so what makes this room tough is that once there's a body that you need to activate a door, and once you grab it, the Ubermorph and other Necromorphs come into the room. But if you like just grab it, bring it near the door, you don't have to bring it that close to the door, but kind of close. It activates the door and opens it, and then you can go through. If you stay here too long, of course, other Necromorphs and the Ubermorph will attack you. And there's mini lockers in there. I mean, not really mini lockers, but lockers in general. And I would suggest you don't worry about those lockers because there's nothing of extreme value in them. Just make sure you get the power node before you grab the body and the audio log if you want. And I was gonna save it, but the Ubermorph is right there, so I don't want to save it right there. Here's an enhanced puker. Gonna get rid of him quickly. And the Ubermorph is gonna chase you throughout the game now, so you know, just always watch your back because you don't never know when the Ubermorph is gonna pop out. And so go all the way back here, and there's a power node and a mini locker. And then go through here, but be very careful because there's going to be a lot of enhanced slashers and the Ubermorph. Oh my. I hear the Ubermorph. There he is. So hopefully have a stasis pack at your disposal because we're going to be using a lot of stasis. And when you go over here, oh my, go over here and activate this elevator. You gotta wait for it to come. So you know the standard ground over here, and then you get the stasis canister. And just be very careful. Just wait for this door to open up. Not much you can do. All right. And as soon as the door opens, just leave. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about items and stuff like that. Bastards made me use a medium med pack, but it's all right. I'm still good. I'm alive, that's what counts. Okay, here's gonna be another tough room. You gotta move this little thing out the way, and then shoot the door pad, and then go through. There's gonna be a lot of enemies in here, including infectors, so you gotta be extremely careful. Oh my, an infector got me! Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Getting out of here. Getting out of Dodge. That was a Ruby semiconductor that was over there, by the way. Make sure I got that. So I pretty much took care of every enemy in this room except for the Ubermorph, which of course you cannot kill. So, and I'm just looting right now for stuff since he's not much of a threat to me right now. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave now. Oh, I'm gonna refill my stasis too. Okay, this is a 0G vacuum moment, and this is actually the hardest vacuum moment because you will not get any O2 oxygen tanks to help you. So you just got to keep on moving fast, and there's nothing of particular value in this room at all anyways, so it's not like you have to look for anything. There's no power nodes or ammo, so just keep moving forward. That way, if you haven't upgraded your air like I haven't, you can make it to the other side without losing air, because like I said, there is no air canisters, no O2 oxygen tanks here to save you this time. So this is what makes it the hardest vacuum room. And there's also a nest over here. And just go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and stasis and shoot my alt fire. Oh, is this still gonna kill him? Oh, yes it does. And get my ruby semiconductor. You can take away the 0G from this room by pressing this button, and then the nest won't attack you anymore. But but if you do that, you won't be able to get the ruby semiconductor. So just keep that in mind.
Fight it, Isaac. You can't fight it. You have to let me go.
I'll never see you again.
Isaac, stop it. There's no other way. You have to do this.
So apparently if I let go of Nicole, it'll help me destroy the marker. Alright, so get out of here, and here's another power node room, and I'm gonna actually go through it because it does have some valuable stuff in here. It has 2 power nodes in here, which is like the biggest thing. It has a large med pack too. Let me get those 2 power nodes, and let me go ahead and I'll drop one of those line racks so I can pick up the large med pack. And let's see, go ahead, drop another line rack. And the reason why I'm dropping line racks is because I'm actually going to get rid of the line racks. I'm not going to get rid of the line gun, but I'm going to get rid of the line racks because at the very end of the game, and here's another power node, so I'm getting power nodes left and right. So at the very end of this game, I'm just going to be relying on the plasma cutter and pulse rifle and the contact beam. So I don't really care for line racks anymore. And let me go ahead and upgrade my reload time and capacity to the maximum. And I still got 1 power node left. I'll go ahead and upgrade the alt fire to the contact beam. Who cares? Alright, so yeah, and there's a store right behind me, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the store, and I'm going to sell my line racks. Well, first I'm going to sell my diamond semiconductor and my ruby semiconductors, and gonna move that over actually, and I'm gonna sell. Should I sell this? No. Oh, I'm just thinking about selling those pulse rounds, but rather gonna just sell the line racks. And let's see. I don't really need any more power nodes. I'm gonna give me some more plasma energy because I'm gonna be using that a lot, and some pulse rounds because I'm gonna be using them. Give me a couple of contact energies. And you know what? Let me check something here. Let me go ahead and see if I can. Alright, so I got some health back. Still got some slots too. You know what? And I'm gonna go ahead and move another medium med pack and see if that heals me. And it does. I think that one will be the maximum amount. So now I'm gonna go get another med pack and put it in my inventory. And yeah, you want to have a lot of med packs in your inventory, large or medium, no smalls, because this is gonna be, I'm coming up to the last chapter, and it's gonna be brutal to say the least. So yeah, just stock up like I'm doing on whatever weapon that you want to use. I'm using the plasma cutter and pulse rifle and contact beam, so I'm stocking up on that. So yeah.
This is it, Isaac. Convergence is almost here. Meet me at the marker.
So I'm pretty much at the start of chapter 15, the final chapter, once I go through that door. So this is where I'm going to stop right here for now. And this is a good place. So I'm going to start the next chapter, which is the last chapter, and it's not that long. So I will beat the game in my next run. So thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.